Hey everyone, here I am again in front of the new WeCreat Vista, fairly new, came out a few months ago. The one that was prior to this was the WeCreat Vision, and the main difference between the two, I'm not going to go in a bunch of detail because I did that in my previous videos, is that the WeCreat Vision lifts up to autofocus. This, you simply lift the lid and the camera's in the lid, and that's how you autofocus on the wood. It can actually measure the wood. It shows you the piece of wood on your screen, your computer screen, so that you can move your project around and you're not recutting over an area that's been cut already, so that you can utilize all the wood that you have and there's no wood wasted. So for me, I have never owned a laser cutter before, engraver, so I had to learn how to use it, and it really was not that difficult. I have a Creat, and if you can learn a Creat, you can learn how to use this. And there are so many things that you can make. There are a ton of projects that are within the WeCreat program. And there's also all sorts of SVG wood cutouts that you can buy on Etsy, which I have actually done for many of my projects because some of them are seasonal and I just wanted specific things. And so keep on watching, because in this video I'm going to be doing a glass and wood cutout project with resin, and it's a really cute project for Christmas. I'm doing some little pink flamingos with glass and resin art, and I just think they turned out so cute. So anyway, having a lot of fun with the WeCreat Vision. They have some specials going on now. I will also put a link in the description below. Had I known that this was so much fun and so easy to use, I probably would have ended up buying one. But anyway, I have one now, so please follow along and watch what we create in this video. Thanks for watching. Right now, this WeCreat Vista is only $699, an amazing deal for the WeCreat Vista, and that's the machine that you're seeing right there. And you can click on the link and you can read more about it. If you're interested in the WeCreat Vista with the rotary pack to engrave the tumblers, it's $849, and that's still a great deal. That's $150 more for the tumbler edition on it. But like I said, right now the WeCreat Vista is only $699. If you click on the link below, you can read more about it and order it. So for this project, I'm using my WeCreat program, and I'm going to create some beautiful pink flamingo ornaments. They turned out so cute. So this is what the program looks like when you open it up. Although there's tons of SVGs and projects right within the WeCreat program, I chose to get an SVG off of Etsy. And you download it off of Etsy and you save it in your downloads, and then you click import, and then you're able to pull it up that way into your WeCreat program. There are just millions of options on Etsy, and I'm going to tell you at the end how you can make these by yourself without using the WeCreat program. Keep watching because these turn out adorable. Once you have your flamingo in there, you go ahead and resize it. It's super easy. You just do it like you would resize any other graphic and most other programs. Grab it by the edge and pull it up to the size that you want it. Because it's going to be an ornament, I do want a little hole in it. So how you create that is just go ahead and click on the circle icon and create a little circle and move it to the area that you want it. I want to make multiples, so I draw a box around it, hit group, and then copy, right click to copy and paste, and I make a whole bunch of them. Position them all on the board so that they fit. Once you have your project laid out, you have to choose the wood, and this is basswood 3mm, and you go down and confirm it. Then you have to decide whether you're going to engrave or cut it, and of course I want to cut it, so outline it all, and the box will come up and you just click cut, and then you'll see all the lines and the little circles highlighted. So after you've chosen your wood, you have to set your power and your speed, but if it is a preset wood, it'll automatically preset it for you, and here you can see the power is at 100 and the speed is at 3, so I'm just keeping it at that. So next I'm trying to get it to refresh, because once you click the refresh button up in the top left here, you'll actually see the piece of wood. And in order to be able to see the piece of wood, you have to have your machine turned on and open. Mine was on and open, but it had been on and open for a little bit, so I had to click it back off and click it back on and wait for the beep, and then the refresh button lit up and I could click on it. So here I forgot that I had put a smaller piece of wood in, so all my little flamingos won't fit on there, so I had to take one off and then readjust the other one so that they would all fit. And this is what's great about it. If you already have something cut out on your wood, you can work around that and manage to save and use up as much wood as you have. Once you have them all positioned the way that you want them, you click Start. And this little thing comes up that's a warning that it says that some of your project is not on the board. But what it is when I turn this sideways, the little dot, dot, dot that's around it, see how it hangs off the board, but the actual project is really on the board, so it's okay. So you can actually override that button, click Start again, and then click Confirm, and it will start. And then you'll notice below the picture it gives you the estimated processing time of 29 minutes and 20 seconds. And then you send it to your printer or laser cutter, and it's telling you to close it and push the button. So here I have the whole process videoed. It took over 25 minutes, but I have this condensed down to about a minute. And if you look close, you can see the vent out back in the back of it, and you can see the smoke being sucked out the back. And this particular machine right now I have vented out the window. I do have a fume extractor that you can purchase separately, and you have a choice, like if you don't have a window to vent it out of, you can use that. The smell of the smoke is really just in this little craft room, and it's not a very strong smell. I do not see any smoke at all. You can see here it paused for a second. It will come up on there to push the button again to restart it. And now it's done. Most of them will just fall out when you pick it up. Some you have to actually pop out like that. And look how cute they are. And then there's a little drawer at the bottom you can pull out to clean it out. Spray paint them, I used Paint and Primer Berry Pink by Krylon. And I just took them out to the garage, set them on some wax paper, and sprayed them. And the reason I set them on the wax paper was because when I had flipped them over on the cardboard earlier, some of them actually stuck. So it's in your best interest to put it on something non-stick. After those had dried, I went ahead and I painted both of the beaks white with regular white acrylic paint, and then also black. And you could also do this with Sharpie markers. Super easy to do, and well, of course the Sharpies would probably dry faster. And then I just used the end of the paintbrush to make a little eye on each of them. I've already made a few of these with the glass and glitter, but you can see how the silicone mat's a mess. But what I did was I started with some mini lights, and these mini lights I think I picked up at Hobby Lobby in the miniature tree section. And I just put a dot of UV resin to start it and put the UV light on it. And then I went ahead and I took the lights and I just wrapped it around the flamingo, and continued to secure the lights down with the UV resin and putting the UV light over it. Now next I took UV resin again, and you don't have to use UV resin. You could use regular epoxy resin. You could secure these down with hot glue or regular glue. It would just take a while to set up, whereas this UV resin sets up within a couple of minutes. Again, UV resin, and then I took Ashland decorative filler, and it's the crushed silver reflective glass that I had painted with the TAMIYA pink spray paint to color it a little pink. You got to make sure you keep your hole open if you're going to use it as a Christmas ornament. You want to put something through. So there's the glass, and I just sprinkle some of the glass, which I already have all over my silicone mat, And then I decided I wanted it to have a little more sparkle, so I have some of the Michael's Chunky Glitter. It's like a hot pink chunky glitter, and I sprinkled that on top of the glass and then put the UV light on top of that. Then I just went ahead and did the same thing to the other side. So, I mean, you can do only one side if you want, but I decided to do both sides. And again, try to keep the hole open. I think I covered up a few of them, but usually you can just poke right through them with a little toothpick, even after it's set up. Hello again. So all done. I thought they turned out so pretty. I think the glass and the glitter combination together is just super, super pretty and sparkly. You could use these as Christmas ornaments. You could use them as name tags on your Christmas gifts. Then the next year they could hang it up on the tree, especially for kids. That would be real cute if you wrote the name on it. So having a lot of fun with the WeCreat Vista, only $6.99. You can't buy a engraver cutter for double that price. It's a really good deal. Check out the link below if you're interested. Super easy. It was really fairly easy to learn. I think almost easier than the Cricut, or is it because I already knew how to use the Cricut and there are some similarities? I'm not sure, but have not done any engraving yet. Have mainly used it to cut different things out, which is really cool. Is probably what I'm going to use the most. But you could even have, I could have even engraved a name onto this. So I'll probably try that next. So a lot of cool things you can do with it. If you're interested in the rotary attachment, all you do is flip this to the side and there's the rotary attachment, and you can do the engraving on the tumblers also. So check out the link below. And if you're never going to buy a WeCreat Vista, you can purchase different cutouts on Etsy, on Amazon, on Temu. I have seen pink flamingos or wood cutout pink flamingos on all three of them. You paint them yourself and decorate them like this. But real fun project to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. If you enjoy the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell and it will notify you when a new video comes out. Come join us over on the Facebook page, an amazing group of artists. We're having a lot of fun over there. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.